There. Now that we got all those minor technological inconveniences out of the way, I can actually focus on this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I forgot to press
Oh, you're
to
good.
move the turn over.
Oh, okay. As long as it's.
Got one of those almost debilitating headaches today, so I'm
Well,
not all here mentally. I
oh, I'm
apologize.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
I don't know how
It's
you can
kind of
function with that.
uh, an ongoing battle,
I admire your ability to even just function, because I mean, I can't function anything. I get slightly just slight discomfort.
Well, I am suboptimally functioning. That's for sure.
And that always makes you
Oh,
think like how many people are just doing that, going through life, being just suboptimal just from the get go.
yeah, yeah. Like how many people have you know have had disabilities like from an early age.
Yeah, that's
I don't know if
definitely.
you consider autism a disability. I'm sure in some cases it definitely is. Um,
I feel like autism is one of those things where it is one of those things where I feel like it's it's not a disability in of itself, but it certainly does seem correlated with a lot of other stuff that can be very
mhm.
debilitating. That's just kind of how it seems to be, like from my personal experience and everything else. That just seems to how it be. Like the
Right.
autism itself isn't. It's just like a lot of other stuff around it typically is.
Interesting.
And there's always, of course, there's always a debate of where does that line begin and blah blah blah. And I don't know. I do feel like there is a line somewhere because I mean I don't know. There's people out there who will have like especially like very like say debilitating like bipolar disorder. Like I mean that's can be from my understand those can be like correlated, but they're not. It's not like like it's different. Bipolar in of itself is definitely like a disability. Like there's no, from my understanding, there's no real big advantages you're getting from bipolar, especially to compensate.
Yeah, I don't think there would be, but who knows?
Yeah,
Doesn't
right. Not like I
doesn't
mean,
seem like there.
right. Because at least like with autism, there definitely seems to be advantages a lot of the time. People definitely have
For
certain
some
advantages.
people, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Certain people who but that begs the question though. Like, I mean, maybe there's an answer out there. I'm just not privy to it.
Hmm.
Are these people like, do they have a gift and they have autism? And people are just saying, oh, that gift is because of autism or it correlates with autism. That's what I always wonder.
I
Like
want
sort of like
right, right,
the
maybe.
savant type of autism, the Rain
Right,
Mans,
right,
if you will.
right.
Like is it just like they have two things? Is it just they have like a disability and like a super ability? Do they have
Right.
both?
Um,
I don't know.
it's almost like
I
autism is
don't
just like
know.
this weird like thing that just almost it is able to attach itself to all these different things, and some things we would consider like disabilities, and some things we'd consider like super genius savantness. But it's like somehow it just maybe I don't know. It's a weird thing. I mean, I feel like it's almost that's why it's so weird and different, and there's so many ups and turns with it that I almost it's just hard for me to just consider just like a disability straightforwardly. Like especially in this, at least or even if it is, it's certainly not as straightforward of a disability than say even like schizophrenia or yeah any of these other stuff like any other thing really. Like that's the thing. Like I
Hmm.
can't think of another thing that's like autism where it's very hard to be like I don't know. There's some blur there. Like even if you consider it a
Mm,
disability, because like that's the say. Like even if you consider it a disability, there's definitely a blur there, regardless of your stance on it.
yeah, I feel that.
Of course, now I need to move you. Uh, oh yeah, I could do that.
Um,
Oh yeah, I could just do that.
yeah, I can just do that. Oh, yeah.
You missed it though. I got Emperor Palpatine unlocked as a skin on Fortnite, and
Oh yeah,
I bought Darth Jar Jar.
nice.
I know.
Oh, you're falling into the whatever it's called, the microtransaction economy. You're
I
part of the
mean,
microtransaction
I'm
economy now.
starting to with this Fortnite now. It seems, yeah, and I guess
For
YouTube
for
Premium.
shame, for
I
shame. What a conformist.
I know.
What a
Well, to
what
be
sort of
fair,
what
no,
sort of insults can I hurl your way?
right.
Let me
Well,
see.
to be fair, it's actually much more. It's actually more. I just do what's called a Fortnite crew thing, which is like a monthly payment thing, and that's how I unlock
Mhm.
all this stuff. So
Oh,
it's
you
not
get like
like
a certain amount of
so it's not like
credits towards.
yeah. So almost think of it like as a YouTube Premium account thing, but for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
game.
You get a certain amount of credits towards like purchases.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not like you're
Yeah,
purchasing it
yeah,
outright.
and they'll give you so
You're
many
like
different
getting
skins and
credits.
stuff on top of that anyway. So yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I gotcha. I gotcha. So you're only like 10% like corporate cuck. I got it.
Pretty much, yep, exactly.
Pretty much. You're not full on like you're not.
No, no, no. I mean, geez, I mean, I got some dignity. Jeez, I mean,
There's some dignity.
I was
Uh,
thinking about getting rid of it, but I'm probably just gonna keep it. Especially it's a fun
Keep it, dude.
it's a fun game. I have all sorts of different skins, and I mean that's the thing.
Pretty sure you like it. You talk about it a
Yeah,
lot, and it
I got
seems
all
to
sorts of
be
random
seems to
skins,
be
and
so.
there's more of them they're always coming out with. And honestly, what would be kind of
It's a
cool.
lot more.
I'm sorry.
Not that you asked me. No,
Mm.
sorry. I was just gonna say, just in further support of your Fortnite habit. Not that you asked me my opinion, but I must say that as a viewer, it's more interesting to watch than that Marvel game is.
No, noted. All right, noted. I no, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Because the Marvel game's just like it's like an arena battler, and it's
yeah,
like okay, arena battler. But Fortnite seems a
it's on an island.
little
It's
bit
on
more
a whole.
interesting.
Yeah, it's on a whole island. So I mean, it's a battle royale. Well, there's different game modes, anyways. Different
But
skins, the
it's a
music.
little bit more open. Like the
Yeah.
arena's a little bit more open. There's
Yep.
more to see.
Yep.
Looks like there's more to do, and yeah,
I get you.
it's not the same. It's not the same characters with the same like NPC lines speaking over and over again.
Yep. I feel.
Yeah, yeah. So I kind of liked watching when I was watching you stream Fortnite. I liked that over Marvel whatever it is.
Marvel Rivals.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's the
and
one.
both of them are seem about even in popularity for the most part in any given. I mean, Marvel Rivals is kind of, it, I think, going through
Quick
a high
question. Sorry
point.
to interrupt. Do you have a sheep you want to get rid of
I actually
in
don't.
favor
That's
of?
like the one thing I
Yeah,
don't have is a sheep.
yeah. Oh,
Uh,
now we both have it.
yeah, now I do. But I'm going to use that for Pikachu.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
But
Of
yeah,
course.
so I appreciate it. Yeah, so I feel like it's justified. I mean, although apparently Marvel Rivals is pretty cheap in terms of the microtransactions for a game.
Yeah,
That's what I've heard.
I'm just giving you my opinion
I know,
as
I know,
your
I know,
one of your few subscribers.
I know. No, I appreciate that, and
Not that I mean, here's the thing. I'm not like your go-to audience, so
obviously,
I'm
I
not a
know what you mean.
stream. I'm not a stream watcher. I'm more of a VOD watcher. I like watching at my own time, and I don't like interacting with the streamer.
That makes sense. I get it.
Yeah,
I
a
I
little bit
can
of
have my
interaction's
moods.
cool. But
I have my moods when I kind of want to do that. But yeah, if I'm not like in a particularly like social mood or whatever, then yeah, I'm definitely
yeah.
not going out of my way
Well,
to
it's easy to
watch.
do with you because like I know you personally.
Right,
We know each other well, so it's
right.
like we're kind of just having like just
We're just
kind of hanging
BSing
out a little
around.
bit. Yeah. It's not like I'm watching you stream,
Right,
watching a stranger stream or something. It's
right.
kind of got a different vibe to it.
It would be funny to see Yam stream. It would be kind of funny. I mean, he would never
That
do
it
it.
would.
I mean, he would never do it. I don't think unless he would. I mean,
I don't
maybe
blame him.
Clash.
That would be one game he could stream
Yeah,
because he's very competitive at it. It would
yeah,
be entertaining to watch.
yeah. I mean, people do stream Clash. I mean, I don't think there's. It's
Hmm.
not that many.
Uh,
Like,
Trying to figure out how I should beat you. There's so many ways to beat you.
wow, dude. All right, just.
Thinking about it. Just thinking about it.
He's taking
Oh,
my
I forgot.
longest road.
We're not going to 10. We're going to 12. Okay, never mind. I still got a ways before I can beat you.
Uh, I gotta take a
Well,
minute.
let me put it this way: if you got a knight, you better use it. Otherwise, I win next turn. There you go.
Like that.
Exactly.
What's really interesting about Fortnite right now is they actually have an AI thing that you can talk, like an AI companion that you can talk to. It's Darth Vader,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, yeah, it's really interesting. Just interacting with this AI. It's interesting how far along they've come with AI stuff. It's way more responsive and stuff than before.
I imagine.
And it's interesting because they even reference, depending on what character, what skin you have, like as a
Mm-hmm.
character, it'll reference different things. Like it talks to me, differently as when I was like General Grievous as opposed to like Palpatine versus, whatever, versus Darth Jar Jar.
Yep.
So it's cool. It's interesting. I mean, it's still not perfect, but it's getting there. Oh man, look at you!
Oh. Oh. Oh man. Oh
Wow.
man. Oh no. Oh jeez.
That's what she said.
Let's do another one. Huh?
Oh, of course. I don't.
It's always good. Like I think like one's not enough. It has to be at least two, three, or four.
Right. I agree. It's like potato
I think
chips.
it's also because we're playing really fast. If we were playing with like a group of like actually four people, they would take so long that one would probably be enough.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
There's my Nicky Yam playing.
Oh man, this is complicated. Well, I get to go twice, so it makes it less
Although
complicated.
now I kind of instantly regret my choice. No, I'm just gonna figure
Your
or.
choice is not terrible.
Because I have taken up, because that's where all the ore is, and so yeah, okay. Yeah, this is not.
Yeah,
This is not
I'm
distributed.
just trying to figure out my build. Do I do like a road build, or
Right.
what do I do? What sort of build?
Try to beat me with
Well,
development cards.
I think I know what I need to do here.
Oh snap!
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, if I go there, you'll probably yeah. Hmm.
Hmm.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah. That was one of the spots I was thinking about doing.
Yeah,
So,
that's but moving it there screws you over the most because now you can't get both unless you get that wood port, which is really not that great. Now you
yeah.
can't get both. Now you can't get both brick and wood.
Right.
Yeah, so that move of mine was as much defensive as it was offensive.
Right. And now it's gonna do a weird. Do I really want to do? Yeah, I'm gonna have to rely. I
Because
know.
I prefer to get the 5-10-4 so I could so I don't have to skip a road because the
I'm gonna hate.
continuity of like roads. What are you gonna hate? Oh man, playing weird out here.
Well, I mean, it forced me to a weird. I
Oh,
was
really?
got forced into a weird spot. Gotta play weird.
That's weird.
It's weird. I mean, just very development card heavy, and then just using trading ore for everything else.
Yep. At least you have a port.
Yes. Yes.
It gives you some early advantages.
Right. That's what I'm kind of hoping for too. So really cashing in those early advantages. But I'm already worried. I'm already worried.
It's okay. We're even right now.
I have one of the stupid Fortnite songs stuck in my head now. It's called "Where
Could be
My
worse.
Wookiees At," and it's like a very it's very like techno, like almost I would say like K-pop type of song. I mean, yeah, it is K-pop. I don't know who sings it, but it's definitely like a K-pop person. It's really it's it's a dumb song, but I kind of like it, and it's stuck in my head.
Hey man,
Like I like it because it's
you
dumb,
like it?
sort of thing. You know what I mean? Because it's dumb
No, I know
catchy. You know what
exactly
I
what
mean?
you mean. I do. Sometimes you gotta embrace it.
Actually, one of the songs I have on there too is "Barbie Girl." Every time I play it, I
Yeah,
think
no,
of you.
you were playing it while I was watching you play.
But you found that amusing. Yeah, see, that probably makes you more happy too. It's like, oh shit, at least I get to maybe it might, and I can like, yeah, that's what's cool is you can like mix songs together and stuff. Like, there's just a whole music thing and dances you can do and stuff. There's all sorts of different like stuff. Yeah, Fortnite's pretty. I mean, then again, to be fair, it's been around forever. I tried it a
It does
little.
seem like it's about 8 or 10 years old, ain't it?
Yeah, which is
Something like that.
super old for a video game. Okay.
Some games just that's the thing though. I read some article or I watched a streamer talk about an article. That's probably more
Right.
likely to be true. You know what I mean? Where they like
Right.
read shit, right? Probably,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
probably somebody.
I
Anyway, that individual was reading an article that made the argument based on alleged, like industry sales statistics, that older games are just performing better than newer games. Fortnite was one of the case studies, but there was like 10 other case studies. Like older games of the same genre are still selling more than new games. Like there's still more active users, the users stay on longer,
I mean,
stuff
if
like
something's
that.
proven to be good and proven to have like, because the thing is, either it has to be a good game and it has to have like a good development team behind that, and that's sometimes what an older game is going to indicate to some extent or another, to both at least. So I totally see it.
Yeah. So I mean, the games I play are technically old, but they're still kind of new. I don't know.
I know. I mean, Marvel
I'll
Rivals is
play.
actually
I'll play
pretty new.
whatever.
Marvel Rivals is super new, actually. That's a very new game.
Which one?
Marvel Rival, that one's super new, but
Yeah.
it's just like Overwatch, which I never played Overwatch, so I didn't know that. I was just like, oh, this is a neat sort of game, and then it's like, oh, that's just
Hmm.
Overwatch. I'm like, oh, so this is what Overwatch was like. Okay, I kind of would have probably liked Overwatch then, but apparently it's Overwatch, especially Overwatch 2. They're just not re- really well done games in terms of like the I don't know. Apparently, there's just been lots of different issues, all sorts of like. I mean, to be fair, even Fortnite is can be quite glitchy and stuff, but I don't know. It has like a quirkiness to it that kind of makes up for it in that weird way.
Do you have a sheep you want to trade me for something?
I'm willing to do some brick.
Okay.
Perfect. Let's do that. I like that.
Just trying to make it fair.
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 Because she's a brick house.
Yeah, dude, I got all the brick.
Oh, she a brick house. I
Hey,
didn't
hey,
know
hey,
that's what
Logan.
that song said for
Hey,
the
Logan,
longest
Logan,
time.
who sings that song, Logan? Hey, who sings
I
that song?
didn't even know
Hey,
that
Logan,
song
who
said
sings
Brick
that
House.
song?
I don't know. Me now. Ho ho ho.
Oh, that's actually a good response to that.
I know, right? You're like, damn. I don't know, but me now.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, to my great displeasure, but yeah, I guess you're right. Oh
Right.
man.
Oh, you got the longest road now.
Yeah, dude. Dude, we gotta strategize in this next game together. We gotta strategize if you don't mind. Together.
Together.
Yeah, I gotta help you with some of your moves because kind of like it's kind of like just a few. There's some strategical errors that you're making that just it makes it really easy for me to beat you.
I see.
Um, yeah, and we need to fix that. It's that way you can enjoy the game, and I'm never gonna like let you win because
That's
that's pretty
silly.
silly.
Yeah, that's silly. I mean,
Yeah, because you
I'm a
you have the
I'm a
ability to
grown
beat.
man. It's kind of weird to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I get the whole like, oh, you gotta let. Oh, you took my thing, you jerk. Um, yeah, there's some blunders that I think are preventing you from really challenging me.
To be fair, this particular game, I ended up doing a weird start.
Uh, Yeah, you could say that. Good.
I mean, I know
You
it
could
was
all
weird. I mean, I didn't know. No,
you could always say stuff.
yeah, because you had to. You started. You took a couple of the really good spots. So
Yeah, but you should have taken one though. Is kind of like my point. Like you should have been able to take one of them.
all right.
I think so anyway.
You don't know me. Actually, do I do? I
Well, I
know
don't
you
know.
very well. Why do I keep? Okay. Yeah, my development cards are not really doing much for me at the moment. Not gonna lie, that's part of the
They
issue.
mu-
These
Yeah,
development cards.
dude. I don't know. I mean, what development cards do you got? Oh crap! I gotta build a thing.
Gotta build a snowman.
No, that's the thing I gotta build.
Do you want to build a snowman?
What's that?
You don't know Frozen? How dare you?
Well, I heard some stuff about Frozen.
I think you just need to let it go. Let it go.
Yeah,
Can't hold.
yeah,
Oh, that's the main
yeah,
one.
exactly. That's
That's
the
the
main
main
one.
song. I mean, if you don't know that song, then that's you've just been living under a rock. How dare you?
Maybe I have been living under a rock.
How dare you take my wheat? I needed that wheat.
Oh, did I take your wheat?
Yeah,
Was that
that's
your wheat? Thought you were just holding on to it for me.
no. In fact, I'm gonna do this just to prove
Thought it
a
was
point.
always mine. So you can take that if you want.
Oh snap!
Okay, finally. Finally.
Finally. Oh snap! Man, my score is horrible. That's because you cheated.
No, I think just some placements. I think like it's like sort of like a rubric, right? That you can't always say like one strategy is better than the other, but
Sure.
there are some like basic things that you have to follow that I don't think you're following. Like I think you're looking too much into you're looking into like the second and third steps of building a strategy. You're looking
Mhm.
at the second and the third tactic, but
Yeah.
you're totally skipping the first tactic,
All right.
which is counting up the amount of, sometimes they call them pips, or the amount of little dots that are under the number on the tile,
Yeah.
how many,
How like
like
the
how
probabilities.
likely,
Yeah. Yeah.
the probability, yeah, basically you're using probability against yourself. I'm gonna link these just for aesthetics sake. Hope you don't mind.
Wow.
Just for aesthetics sake.
Nothing to do with the fact that now that makes it like 15.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Ooh, you're placing two roads. Fancy.
All right. No. So you're not the only one with a road.
One, two, three, four, five. Oh, I can't build there. Ain't that poopy? Oh, let's do that instead. I just got a victory point.
Wow. See, yeah, I would have
Okay, let's
probably done a lot better at least if they gave me at least a few victory points. Jeez, oh Pete.
Yeah, yep. Oops. Wait, who else is playing? I'm playing against myself. How'd that happen?
Wait. Yeah.
Let me leave the game and come back in. I don't know what I did. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh. And I'm watching you.
You were watching. How did that happen? Well, I'm out of that game now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start over again. Private game up to 12 just to give us some more time.
Here.
Create room, and then I'm going to invite you.
Oh. Okay. I'll do that. Bam.
Oh, this time, if you don't mind, I'm going to tell you where to place your first two
Oh.
settlements.
That's fine. Okay.
Not necessarily tell you. I'm going to advise you.
Suggest.
So I'm going to
Yeah.
go first.
All right.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm looking at what's the probability? What are the best? So the 8, 10, 5 all the way to the left. That 8, 10, 5 is superficially looking like the best spot because I'm going to get, the wood and the brick is really good.
Right. For roads.
It's the best brick spot. I'm going to get ore, and there's lots of nice wheat opportunities, so I can get that on my second play.
Mhm.
And it's got really good numbers. Let me see if there's a better roll. I don't think there's even a better one. The 695 is the 695 is the better. That has better probability. Right next
Right.
to it.
Right.
See
Right.
that
Yeah. Yeah.
695?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just
It,
it's
yeah,
two or, so it's just
that's actually the best spot on the board if I'm not
statistically,
missing
yeah,
something.
yeah, from like probability wise, yeah.
You gotta take that. I'm gonna take the 8-9. I'm gonna take the 8-10-5. You gotta take that,
Mm.
and then you gotta get wood and brick on your next turn,
All right.
or something similar. So I'm gonna take it, knowing that you're gonna take that, but I'm just gonna take it anyway. Yeah. So you gotta get that 9-5-6. Get it first, because that way you can get your brick and your wood on your next roll. Just a
Right.
suggestion. And now I would go towards the 3-1 port. That's what I'd go towards if I were you.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Now your second one, you have two choices. You can completely ignore the brick and hope you'll get it later.
Mhm.
As in, you'll get the 3-1 port and you'll get the brick, or maybe you'll get that 11. Maybe you could go for that like 10-5-8 all the way to the right. That's super sexy. That
Oh
10-5-8
yeah.
is super sexy.
Ooh, I
Then
didn't
you're
even
going to have
see.
development cards, and you're going to have lots of city building potential.
10, 5, 8.
So,
Yeah.
but early on, you're going to have to trade up to get that brick. That's the only downside of the strategy. Do you understand
Right.
my point?
Right. Yes. That's
But
actually.
I think that 10-5-8 is it's up to you. It's a wild. It's a little bit kind of a little bit rolling the dice, so to speak. Okay, you're gonna go with it. Yeah, I would,
Right.
and then I would move towards. I would go towards the two ports. So I'd go towards the waters, so you can get both the wood and the wheat port later in the future. That's what I would
Sure.
do. Um, okay. Now that I've given you all the all the strats here, what do I do?
Right. Of course, now you win.
Um,
It's like, see, I helped you win now.
yeah, you wouldn't have won if it wasn't for me. Um, hmm. So this is my thought. Like that 6 up there is really cool. I kind of like that 6,
Mhm.
especially because I could get the sheep port pretty easily.
Right.
Um, but I also like more brick and more wood. So I'm thinking about getting the 4-9-11. Man, I don't really like the 4-9-11. I like the 5-4-11 a lot better, or the 6-3-11 to get that really net. But then I really need wheat. I don't want to go without wheat. So
Right.
that's why I like that. That's kind of why I like the. I could also go down and get the 8-3-4 on the bottom right.
Yeah.
Could get that. I'll be super wood heavy, and I'll have no way to get to the wood port. The 10 is as good as the 4. Let's face it, in terms of wheat. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the 10-9-11 right in the middle of the board. The 10
Yeah.
9 11. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for that. And that way I can eventually go up and get the sheep. And then I can go ahead and reconnect and I can try for a road. I can it's okay, man. I'm kind of struggling with this choice because I really like that. I got to get wheat, so I'm gonna go with that because I got to get wheat.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go this way to go towards the sheep. Yeah, that's all. That's all I'm gonna help you with. Now you just play regular now and see how you do
All right.
because you got 2 of the 3 best spots on the board. So yeah, and obviously you should try to get that 6-11-3 as soon as possible
Right.
and get the 3-1 port. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Those are like the 2 things you should be gunning for, in my estimation. Yeah, you should be gunning for that 6-11-3, and then you should be gunning for the 3-1 port. Yeah, actually, you should go for the 3-1 port first, just because it's closer
Sure.
and it'll prevent me from getting it,
Right.
and because you need that brick. You need that brick, baby.
Right. Now, yeah, that's the issue is to getting that brick. Um.
Yeah, I'm sure you're getting good cards. You'll be able to trade up eventually.
All right. Oh.
Nice. least now I can't get to it.
Right. That's the most important. That's at least yeah. Number one, prevent you from at least getting to it.
Bless you.
Thank you. I was dying.
That's not good.
I know.
Oh,
Getting old.
yeah,
Happens.
it happens to everybody. It is happening to everybody.
Right. Yeah.
Very deep philosophical thoughts here. Nice.
Oh,
Thank you.
took my tree. Took my random tree. Oh,
I
perfect. I can
needed
at
it.
least do.
Yeah, at least now you can hit me.
I'll do this.
Nice. Nice, dude. See what I mean? You're already keeping pace with me.
Right. Yeah.
Because you got a lot of cards coming in. Oh, that's only going to accelerate stuff once you get that. Once you get some wheat going too.
Exactly.
But I'm just gonna stop you. Stop you right there. Stop you
Took
right in
that.
your
You took
tracks.
the thing that I took from you. That's not fair. How dare you take the thing? Yeah, there. I'm taking it back. Hmm. Aw. Actually, that's fine.
This is getting pretty silly.
It is. Back and forth stealing, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Alright.
Moving the robber again?
I know.
Oh. Oh.
It's getting a
What's
little
that even mean?
excessive. No. Alright.
Nice. See what I mean, dude?
Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
No, dude, it's perfect. This is how you should be playing. You should be getting cards and making moves. Okay. Can't do crap.
I know. I I can't really either. You know, wow. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to trade a bunch of you in for one of you. Then we're going to do one of these. Then we're going to
Yeah,
do
dude.
one of these.
Oops. Oops, daisy.
Oops a daisy, yeah.
Oh man, that's what I get.
Oh, yeah. Now the
See what I mean, man? Like that one tactic that you had wrong. Your overall strategy was good, but that one tactic was basically screwing you over. Like
yeah, I can see, yeah.
not folk. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
Longest road, huh?
I
Go for
mean,
the longest
if
road,
nothing
huh?
else.
Okay. All right. You're welcome to. I can't stop you.
It's a free country.
Free country.
Wow.
And this
Apparently,
this 9 sheep is absolutely freaking worthless. It's the most worthless
it
sheep
is.
spot ever. And I
Hey,
keep rolling a 7 and getting absolutely clobbered.
hey, 9 sheep. I definitely trust me. I agree. I want me some 9 sheep, but no. Here, I'm even being nice, just doing that.
You got 4. You'd have 4 coming to you if you actually land on it.
I know.
Just another suggestion. Um,
Sure.
Instead of focusing on the long road, you might want to either get another port or get that 611 spot. Just stop building roads. You shouldn't have built that other road
Oh, I see
unless
what
you,
you.
I don't think you should have. I think you should either built a settlement or you should have built a road towards one of the ports, whichever one you think's hotter, either the wheat port on 8 or the wood port on 5. That's personally what I would have done if I was you.
Okay.
Just a suggestion.
Oh,
Finally,
before I know it.
finally. Oh my goodness, finally.
That was a bunch of development cards, but okay. Wow. Now now it's nothing but wool. All the wool.
That's good. That's good.
Right.
That's basically every time you roll 9, you get a wool and a free card.
Right.
Yeah, not like you need that many wool. You could try to race me to get the wool port, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Right. Rude.
Yeah,
That's alright.
gotta
I
do
can
what I
do
gotta
that.
do. Now I got all the sheep. I don't need any sheep.
I need. Oh
See,
yeah.
why do you assume the sheep are for wool instead of meat? Maybe they're
Oh,
making a lot of maybe they're making a lot of shepherd's pies.
it's for wool. Sheep are way more useful for. I mean, because you can eat other animals. I mean, that's not the go-to for those guys.
Really? See, I remember when the Norse back when I was living in the like the 8th and 9th century. I remember when the Norse settled Greenland before the Inuits and everyone arrived. I I remember back then they brought over their cows and their sheep, and they lasted there for a very long time. It wasn't until the Little Ice Ages of the, I think, like the 13th century or whatever, when the sheep and everything just they couldn't handle the harsh climate and they died out. Yeah.
I
So
see.
I kind of feel like I'm a Norse explorer. You know,
I
and
mean, hey. Also,
Catan is like
a lot of
Iceland
people like lamb.
or
All right,
Greenland.
Indians. From my understanding, there's a lot of Indian culture, Middle Eastern culture.
I ate lamb today, dude. I ate lamb today.
Well, people love their lamb.
Take that. I don't really like it.
No, you're
It
not a big.
has a it's got a gamey taste. I don't know.
It's fair,
I'm kind of a sissy about gamey tasty stuff.
right? You just want a nice fat and juicy.
You know what I mean? Gamey. It just
I
kind of
know.
has like this. Just has taste. It lingers too, man. Like right now, I still taste it in my mouth, and it was like I don't know, like 5 hours ago I ate it.
Oof.
Oh man,
All
I
right.
need to get some good rolls. I really need to get some good rolls.
Like really good rolls.
Like soon.
Where am I?
I
Oh,
gave you all the good spots.
there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have just done that. Houston night. There we go.
There you
Boom,
go,
boom.
man.
Thanks for letting
How
me
was it?
win.
I didn't let you win.
I know.
I was struggling.
No, no,
Dude, it's all about those first two spots. It
it
super
really does.
matters.
Yeah, yeah, that's everything.
Really you want to play one more? Want to play one more time?
Sure.
Yeah. Now, if you don't mind, I'll micromanage your first two spots again. Of course, you can always choose to do whatever you want, but I'll make some suggestions. I'm gonna go first.
All right.
Fortunately, there's a lot of brick on the table. So what I really care about, since there's a lot of brick, I don't really care about brick. I care about getting good wood and
Ha.
good
Giggity.
other stuff. Yeah, I know. Should have said it. So predictable.
I know,
So
such a child.
predictable. Yeah, but that 8-4-10 looks really good. I like that 8-4-10. Fours and tens are equal and pretty good.
Yeah.
The 8-10-5 is what I was looking at getting.
8.
Down in the bottom right corner, the
Oh,
8-10-5.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, the
two the
wheat.
two the two the two
Yep, yep,
wheats, the
yep,
two wheats
yep.
and the
And the wood.
woods. Yeah, that's a really good one.
That is a good one.
The 6-5-11 in the middle of the board's good too. But it's kind of a weak wood, and I could get a
Yeah.
much better wood. It's tough. Because if I get the 8-4-10 on the left side, you're definitely going to get that 8-10-5. At least you should down on the bottom.
All right.
Like that's something. It's something I'm assuming. So if I were you, if I get the 8-10-4, I know it's a little weak on the or, but I think the best move would be to get the 6-3-9 and the all in the bottom row 6-3-9, and then the 8-10-5, and then try to work up towards the middle. That's what I would do.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I'd get the bottom, those two
Yeah.
spots right in the bottom, they're parallel. The 8-3-9 and the 5-10-8. I'd get both of those, and then I'd work towards the middle of the board with my first two
Right.
roads. That way you can get some more ore and maybe get, some other stuff. If I let you do that, you're gonna be very hard to beat. So I'm gonna test that. You don't have to do what I said, but I think that's the best. I think that's the play. And I think getting the
Yeah,
I don't know which one's better. I don't know
yeah.
which one's better to go first. I would guess getting the 6-3-9 last is probably better. Getting the brick last is probably better, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it like this. I'll do.
I, I think I'm saying that there's actually a reason why I'm saying that. It's because 5-10 is better than 3-9.
Sure.
I really think you should have went up towards the middle. I think
Oh.
you made a mistake just then.
Oh.
I think you should have went up towards the middle. I think you should have went straight up with that.
Oh. Oh.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
I could.
definitely should have. And
And then with this one.
yeah, you definitely should go up.
Alright.
Yeah, because what you want is you want to try to get that 4-11-9. And conversely, you should have gotten that 3-3-10-4. And then the 8-3-4. You know what I mean? You should have consolidated that stuff. It's going to be a little harder to get it on the right side now for you.
The right
I
side.
really need wheat. I really need wheat. I really do.
Well, yeah.
Truly. Truly, I do. And since you kind of slacked off, I might do something different now.
Uh oh.
Huh.
Uh oh.
Humph. It's hard. So it's like, which do I get? Do I take wheat or do I take sheep? Because I can't get both unless I hit that 10-9-11 in the middle of the board, which I don't really want because it's far away from everything.
I mean, I would go wheat. Wheat is technically.
Well, there's two wheats. Do I do the 9? Do I do the 9-10-5? That's what I'm burdening myself with. I think I do. I think I do this.
Sure. Bam. Where am I? How dare you?
It's very easy to do. That's how I dared. I dared to dream.
What? Wheat. Well, I think you're right. Well, even that.
erase them. What are you gonna do? You're gonna win because you have all the cards. I don't have any sheep, so I got to get like 4 or something before I could
All right.
possibly get that spot. This is what you call a crapola. Crapola. Crap. Garbage.
Oh, of course. I knew I should. Oh no.
Oh, that's great. That's exactly what I needed.
Oh no.
You should keep a brick in your hand so I could take it from you.
Oh,
Thank you.
there you
Thank you
go.
so much.
There you go.
Yeah, it doesn't help me. I need a friggin' sheep. Friggin' sheep. Oh crap.
Yeah, at least you definitely inconvenienced me though.
Yeah, it's all right. Speaking of inconvenience, do you have a sheep you want to give me for something?
For well, maybe a brick, but yeah, because I'm gonna need since someone blocked my brick access.
Yeah, I had to block something.
True.
I wouldn't trade with me right now because I'm gonna build right and I'm gonna cock block you.
All right. Well, then don't do that. Then I'm not
You
going
know what I
to.
mean? Yeah, I wouldn't trade with me because as soon as you give me that sheep, I'm going to that 5-4-11 spot. As soon as you give that to me. So I'm guessing you won't trade with me, so I'll go ahead and end my turn. Oh,
Oh, I forgot to
perfect. I didn't
change.
need you to trade with me because I got 4. Bam. Get wrecked, nerd.
Wow.
Yep. All right, you can grab that 11, 10, 9 spot. You can grab an attractive second place trophy.
Oh wow.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just channeling my inner toxic masculinity.
No, of
So
course.
yeah.
Sorry, just realized I forgot to update my uh stuff up for my info for my stream, so it still said I was playing
Oh,
Fortnite. You can't
yeah, it's
lie to
kind of like
people.
Fortnite.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's,
like it, right?
it's
Oh, you did take that
kind of
spot.
like it.
I don't know what to do now. Oh, there's a panic, I guess.
Good. Oh, you stole my thing.
Yep. I stole the thing to do the thing with the thing in the thing.
Had you not blocked me, I would have been able to build a city. But oh, gotcha. Let's see how this is. Oh, you built a settlement. Good.
I know. I felt like I need to get more settlements out, so I.
I feel like you should just stop building settlements from now on.
Nope.
This is my professional advice to you. Stop building settlements and just start making really terrible moves for the
Oh,
rest
okay,
for the
okay.
rest of the match. That's my suggestion to you.
Hmm. Hmm.
You don't have to take it. You don't have to take my suggestion if you don't want to.
Oh,
Just
okay,
a
okay.
friendly
Thank you. I
suggestion.
appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah, you're welcome, man. I'm all about looking out for a bro.
Oh, of course, gotta
Looking
look
out
out
for
for
it.
a bro.
Do you remember when people the expression to thank somebody used to be good looking out? Hey, good looking out. Do you
Right.
remember that? Good looking out.
Yeah, that's
So
fine. That
silly.
did kind of go away, didn't it?
Yeah, it totally went away. Good looking out, man.
You're very good about noticing those like little turns of phrases that no, that the no, people no longer use.
Yeah, it's a skill I'm very proud of.
Hey man, you can use.
Speaking of skills that I'm proud of, do you have a sheep you want to give me for something?
I I don't even know what I need. Oh, I guess other than wood.
No obligation, but
Probably gonna use it to beat. Yeah, do some crazy move. Yeah.
now I can finally get my own sheep. That's one problem with 1v1 in this game is it totally makes the trading a
Yeah. It does.
lot less fluid because it's like it's not quite zero sum because you could obviously you're only going to make a trade if you could make use of that card, right? Or
Right.
cards. But it's closer to zero sum. It's a lot closer.
Way closer. Yeah.
Way closer, exactly. I see what you're doing. Picking up what you're putting down.
When life gives you lemons.
Feel like life's giving you lemons right now?
I don't know what life's giving me right now, to be quite frank. If I knew I'd do something with
A,
it.
a wedgie.
I
A
mean,
wedgie.
maybe. I don't know. Listen, certainly, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm just very good at, even when things are going wrong. It's sometimes it is. Once as you get older, at least for me, it's been easier to be like, yeah, this situation may suck, but boy, could it be worse. Because you always know how it's
Would be
easy
worse.
to, it could always be worse a lot of times. Until it's really, until there is a really
It
bad
could be
point.
worse. It could be like somebody constantly hitting your 10, your only wood spot, so you can't build anything. It could be like that.
It could be like that.
It could be.
Could you imagine?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty empathetic. I can put myself in other people's shoes. Hypothetical scenarios,
Right.
like I just mentioned, that sort of hypothetical scenario.
There you
Oh, block by 5. I would have gotten a city.
go. Perfect.
Actually, I'm doing really well in this game, except for you keep fricking blocking me.
That's the key.
It's crushing my spirit.
What are we doing?
Wow, you almost have the largest army.
Ah,
That's rough, dude. I don't like that.
I do.
I'm not surprised.
That's supposed to be man.
Nice, dude. Nice. Noise.
Nice. Totally
Noise.
tubular,
Absolutely
dude.
noise.
Nice.
Radical.
Radical, dude.
Exactly, dude. You know what's up.
Oh no. Okay.
Look who's about to get all up in your grill.
No kidding.
Yep.
You looking asparagus.
Oh, you're robbing me again. That sucks.
Oh,
You blocked my friggin' you hype. I you blocked my thing again. That's so mean. I
got
hope
it,
I can
man.
block your thing
Giggity.
in a minute. Yeah, giggity. Here's a question for you. Are you going to go for the? Are you going to go for that 3 right now? Or are you going to wait to go to the 8 and the 3?
I don't think I can take that 3. I
Why
have to go
not?
for. Because I'm the settlements.
I'm sorry. I'm talking about the sheep. The sheep 3, the one that
Oh.
you just moved towards.
Oh.
Are you going to go for the 3 or are you going to go for the 8-3?
Oh, fine. The 8-3. Yeah, I'm going for like the wheat port at this point.
Yeah. But no, you're not answering my question. Are you going for the wheat port as it is, or are you going for getting the 8 square as well, the
I
8 tile as
I
well?
think I have to go for the 8 tile.
No, you could put a settlement down right now. You have 2 spaces in between your settlements.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's an interesting conundrum.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess if I could get the eight in there as well, then sure, why not?
probably should. But yeah.
Yeah, if I can, why
Oh,
not?
someone's blocking you right there. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's
How's it
all.
feel? How's it feel, Logan?
Very inconvenienced.
Does it feel nice?
Oh.
Oh, shucks, dude. That's awful. We're rolling 7 way too much in this
We
match. You
are.
block my freaking. Hey, by the way, I love it when you block my 10. I don't need wood anyway. In case you're wondering, I don't even need it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so you can just keep blocking it all you want. It doesn't bother me at all.
Sure.
I was speaking hypothetically earlier.
Oh, sure, sure,
Keep
sure.
blocking it. Keep blocking it as much as you possibly can because it doesn't affect me. In case you're wondering.
That deep inside, you're just like,
Nope, doesn't bother me a bit.
all right.
In fact, I'm impressed every time. Can I just get the right combination of cards? Do you want to trade any cards or not?
I don't. What do I even need?
You don't?
I don't even know what I need. Oh, I do need. Well, I could use some wool.
You need wool?
Yeah.
Do you have extra? Do you have extra wood or wheat? I'll
Yes.
give you 2 wool for one of those. Which one? Either one.
Wheat.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay. That's still my turn. Oh, what a coincidence.
Say what?
There we go. Now it doesn't hurt me as bad when you block my 10, you jerk. Jerkhead. Jerk off.
Wow.
Wow, all the insults, Michael. Calm
Wow,
down.
Michael, so me!
Why are
My
you so
feces
mean?
sure hurt! Oh, yuck, yuck!
Listen,
What we talked about this, Michael? We gotta say nice words to our friends!
I like the goofy Disney's goofy kind of
You
like
like
laugh.
it? Yeah, it's one of my
That's
favorite
always
voices to do.
it's like somewhere between like clown and like goofy. It's perfect.
Exactly.
It's it's like comedic. It's very comedic.
It is. That's why I could do just a goofy comedic character like that very easily. Everything else, I don't know. Maybe, but that's a whole other thing. There we
Uh
go.
oh. Uh oh.
Wow.
Uh oh.
Wow.
Yikes. Oh no. Oh no. See how much more competitive the game is now that you're actually fucking placing the things correctly in the beginning? Dummy.
Wow. Wow, dude. Jeez.
I told you, man. You're being stubborn. That's why I'm calling you out. You're being a stubborn Samantha. Oh,
That
oh
was
man.
good though. Oh, you had the victory point. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that little victory point there. That was unexpected.
Yes.
Whew, that was actually very close until that.
Right.
Yeah, that was a really good match. See, 2 good matches in a row, man. Hope you don't mind me kind of micromanaging your play. I just wanted to help you so that you
No,
could.
I appreciate it. 'Cause-
I know you know.
right.
I just like it. Just I don't know. I kept seeing you like I kept seeing you think like past the first step,
Yes.
and it's like no, dude. Like you cannot.
This
As
isn't
much as you're
chess. You
right,
gotta think about the first step, dude.
yeah, as much as all of your other analysis was more or less correct, like
Yeah.
you're like thinking strategically about which resources to get and how that's going to work and how you're going to get the longest road. All that stuff
Yeah.
is that's good to think about. But in the first 2 plays, man, like the most important thing is to optimize for the most amount of cards, the most amount of resources possible.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I'll try
yeah, dude.
better next. But at least,
I
yeah.
that just
Yeah. 1 out of 4. That's
yeah.
not bad. I guess. I'll take it.
It's like when you well, I mean that you almost won that second one.
True.
I have time for one more if you want to play one more.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, yeah. I feel like the first 2 were you like not using the normal strategy.
Right. Oh.
Yeah. Sort of like if you're playing chess with somebody and they keep like moving the queen really early on, like you got to tell them to stop. it's similar. It's that sort of level of blunder. You just got to get him to stop. So okay, I'm not going to help you this time though.
Oh, he's not going to
Let me
help
see
me.
here. Yeah, not that you need it. I just wanted to convince you to try to focus on that, because once you try it and you realize like, yeah, you just get so many more cards that way.
Right.
The strategy kind of sells itself.
Yeah, that's one of the spots I was thinking about.
Of course, that's the spot you were thinking about. That's a good one. there's actually a better one. There's two really good ones
I think
that
this
are
is what I'm
as
looking
good
for.
or better than. Yeah, that's a good one, and there's one more. I'm just partial to the brick.
Right. Do I want to go
But
for one of these?
that spot, if you think about it, that spot's technically better, the one you just landed on.
Yes.
Because 10 and 4 are worth the same. 5's worth more than a 10 and 4.
Let's then do this one.
Yeah, that's the best spot on the board right there.
Look at that.
Think about it. 9 and 5.
Yep.
9 and 5 are second to 6 and 8.
Yep.
So you got 2 second tiers and 1 first tier.
Right.
And on your first deployment, you have 1 first tier, 1 second tier, and 1 third tier. On my first deployment, I have 1 first tier and 2 third tiers. So these are really good spots. I think they are anyway.
Right. No, I agree. The only, yeah, I mean, in terms of the actual what resources they are, it's okay. I just need uh, ore and brick. Well, actually, I have ore. I'm an idiot. No, actually, brick. I think I'm only missing brick.
I mean, you've got like one of the best ores. You got a great ore spot. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not 6, but 5. 5s and 9s are almost as good as a 6
Right.
and 8. It's almost as good.
Yes.
I mean, it's literally like 2 or 3% less likely to roll. I forget the exact number,
Right.
but it's like 2 to 3% less likely. So
Right.
not significant.
Right, and especially till at that point, you can more think about like what resource it is and blah versus
Exactly. Once you get to that point, yeah, you're threading hairs. See, now you're getting to that second tactic that you were using, and
Yeah.
that's like focusing on which resource. Correct. Like if that's why I got this 8, 10, 4, because it's like, yeah, it's not that great, but the resource is so good. So that's why I went with it. I want to block yo ass right there.
How dare
Yo
you?
ass. Yo ass.
Wow. Wow. Just wow.
And you're gonna have to go down and get that 3 port. That 3-1, that 3-3-8-4 spot or something. You have to get some of that. You need it. You need brick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. I keep blowing my nose in your ear. I apologize, but I can't breathe. Dude, you blocked me, and then I got rolled. See what I mean? That feels so
Dirty, I know.
frustrating.
Dirty.
Feels frustrating.
Well, here you go. I'll block this spot instead. There. Feel a little better.
Yeah, I do feel better. I feel like a dummy though because I made a mistake, but I'm not going to tell you what the mistake is.
Sorry, I'm thirsty.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. I was just drinking water.
Oh,
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
no good. I should be drinking some water instead. I'm drinking sugar-free Barks root beer.
At least it's sugar-free, man.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself. At least it's sugar-free, man.
Why is it just saying that like man, just adding that end of stuff? It's just changes tone so much. And the way one can say it just can change it so much. It can be
Yeah,
so
exactly.
dramatic. The big difference between like the stoner, hey man, versus like, hey man. You're like, oh, what did I do? What did I
Our
do?
language is so interesting because it's definitely tonal. Like
Mm-hmm.
English is definitely tonal, but it's not tonal in the way like a phonetic, like a Chinese language is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why at first when I remember like hearing that explanation about the tonal stuff, it kind of confused me at first. I'm like, well, isn't language itself tonal technically? But obviously, since then I know the difference between when someone says, "Hey, this is a tonal language," versus how tones are just used in languages in general.
Right. Like in Chinese, obviously, it's
Yeah.
like that you could have the exact same phonetic sound,
Mhm.
but have a different tone, which changes the actual meaning of the word
Which
formally, not like colloquially or
yeah,
whatever.
my favorite one is like the Mao is Mao.
Mall,
Yeah, Ma.
mall, hat. Well, yeah, mall, mall. Yeah, mall means like cat or hat.
Yep. Or it can mean,
Oh, come on.
or it can mean the guy, and that's why the cat means it's him.
The certain. Well, that particular mall is very similar to the mall for like feather or hair. Mall.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mall, Malda, mall, mall. I think it's the same one actually. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think his name is like Hair. His last name is Hair. Mall,
That's
Hair
funny.
or Feather or something like that. I think it's the exact same character. Now I gotta check. Mall. Oh yeah, it's the
Oh.
same. It's the exact same. Yeah. So the word for hair or feather is the same meaning of the
Oh.
same is like the same character from Altadon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah, they got very like animistic. Sometimes some of their surnames, some of their names generally are very kind of sounds like what a hippie would name their child. Or like what you would consider like a prototypical Native American or something. Like
Yeah. That is
they
funny.
have name they've got names like that. It's kind of funny. But I mean, the etymological root of a lot of Western names are the same too, though. We just
Right.
don't. We're just not like we're just like not connected to the Latin enough to like feel
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being an English speaker, yeah, there is like a people don't. Yeah, that's like it's a very different world, like for an English speaker than it is for like everyone else. Just because like there's just we just don't have the pressure to learn any language. We don't have to learn any other languages really. Realistically, like we just don't. We don't have to. We can just go on about with our English lives, speaking English all day, and the rest of the world's going to
I mean,
conform to us.
exactly. That's true now, but that definitely wasn't true like 400 years ago.
Oh no no no. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
was a
was it was
very
French. It was French and Latin all day.
right. Well, I mean,
And
so much so that
English would have been like a vulgar tongue, you know.
right. Well, and I mean to the point where English now is from my like it's actually like more technically it's more direct French in English than Latin, which is crazy. It's like
Yeah, of course. There's a ton of French in
yeah,
our
it's like
language.
over a third of our language is just French.
Yeah, yeah. With a different, pronounced differently, but yeah, yeah. The root
Well,
is
and what's funny is we
etymological root.
will even have like certain words like warranty, for example, where like we'll actually have like different French different French versions of that word, in, uh, like guarantee and warranty and certain other words, whereas certain
Hmm.
different dialects of French that we're taking it from, like multiple different dialects, because of all the especially Normandy, that whole region. We take a lot from there because of the royalty and stuff.
Yeah, because like half the time, like the rulers of England were from that area,
Right.
and then like the and you can see this on like old coinage, right? So
Yes.
a numismatist would not be surprised to learn that the on the back of coins both in
Right.
England and in France they had the same coat of arms on the back of the coins.
Yeah. But I will say,
Yeah,
if
they would
you
have
were,
they'd have like the French I forget the name of that floret, the little like design thing that they always have, like the symbol. They would have that along with like English and Scottish symbols, like because they always had
yeah,
they had the same monarch.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So it's not like we're that different. It's just there was this like crazy nationalist movement that happened a couple hundred years ago,
yep,
um, that really kind of entrenched languages, and so things didn't mix like they did in some other parts in the world, especially China. In China, everybody speaks kind of the same language now. which was not true 150 years ago.
Right. Now, and I'll admit, because I don't know, there's some of that though that I certainly don't mind because like there is a convenience. I do like the idea of a convenience of people speaking like the same language. But I
Yeah,
mean,
but mostly it's a tool for power. It's a tool for government power.
that's
That's
the
the
that's
that's the danger of it.
that is the danger of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tool for manipulation and propaganda spreading and unity building. Unity building for what sake? For the sake of the state.
Right.
Sorry,
Yeah, I know.
sorry. I'll
That's
get
what
off my
sucks
soapbox.
about it.
I'll get off my soapbox.
No, you're right though. That's what's unfortunate about it. I really wish it would be
Yeah,
more about like unity, like humanity unites for its own sake.
yeah. Well, that's never gonna
I mean, I
happen.
know it's probably
Maybe it
idealist
will.
of me and whatnot, but
Yeah, it's pretty idealist, but who knows? You might be right. It might be that case, but I don't know.
I mean, I always go back to like, for example, like slavery. People thought it was idealistic to get rid of slavery until it wasn't, and it was like more like, hey, this has to,
Yeah,
there's no idealism about this now. This is going away now, until that point.
yeah. That's a heavy topic, man. I'm always confused about that topic because some people will argue, and I'm not sure
Hmm.
if it's correct, but some people argue that part of the reason why slavery was abolished, at least in some regions in the recent past, there was also like political advantage because like one side would not have slavery, and they would want to they felt like it was a competitive disadvantage, so they would outlaw slavery in order to you know get rid of that competitive advantage. Sort of like how like right now the U.S. is basically screwing over China because and Chinese businesses because they use the type of labor that the U.S. doesn't have, and that is like kind of like pseudo indentured servants,
Right.
lots of prison labor, tons and tons of prison labor, and just in general like kind of like intentionally uh, certain populations that are kind of like left out in the cold and
Yeah.
they've been kind of forced into doing cheap labor. The U.S. doesn't really have that option, and so as a consequence, they have to fight. They have to find a way to fight against China to get that competitive advantage. So like they're almost like trying to push the outlaw because they even call it slave labor, right? That's the
Hmm.
propaganda. I don't believe in most cases it's actually slave labor, except for maybe in the case of people in Xinjiang or some other place, right? Um,
Hmm.
yeah, but it's hard to separate the propaganda from what's from the real stuff.
I know it.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it's all so dark, man.
'Cause I don't.
Human beings are dark.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't. Because I definitely don't trust. I mean, the thing is, I don't get how people can. I mean, it's always fun to say how anyone can trust anything that either these major states are saying.
Right. Right. I mean, the only reason why I would care one way or the other is because like I'm kind of forced to because I'm
Right.
like, you know, I don't have another option. It's not like I'm going to become a Chinese.
Right.
Even if I wanted to, they wouldn't let me. So therefore, I have to side with one in my best interest, and that's how they get you. That's realism, right?
Yep.
Which is a theoretical framework, which might be propaganda. It may just be like a fake, like false dichotomy type thing, but it does seem pretty real, right?
I
I
mean,
do have
I definitely think
limitations.
it's a good in terms of in the intellectual world, like in realism, especially when it comes to foreign policy. Definitely seems pretty accurate and or at least it's a good sort of like if I'm going to do like if I for a layman if I'm trying to point them quickly to like okay this is how you can understand foreign policy on the next level, understand it on a realism level, you know that's why I was
Right, 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 right. There's different. There's structural realism.
mhm
There's offensive realism, and
mhm
each in different states or in different situations. But I don't know. I'm
foreign policy is so complicated though. That's something that people don't
it's
realize
most
that
complicated because we don't have accurate information.
that's part of it too. That's a big part of it. But and even if you do, like, oof, man, it's just a lot to it. It's just a lot of
There's
different
a lot to it.
variables. There's lot of different parts. There's all sorts of different
Dude, I'm
populaces.
such an idiot, man. I made 2 big blunders in this game. I'm such an idiot. That's what I get. That's what I get for jokingly calling you. What did I call you? Idiot? Dummy? I called you
Yeah.
dummy. It's like, hey, dummy. I was joking.
Yeah. How dare you?
And now, yeah, and now I'm the one making blunders.
Yep.
Um, yeah, but no, foreign policy, dude. The thing that's so laughable is when there's so many people out there, like laymen like you and me, and even pseudo intellectuals like you
Yep.
and me, who will just sit there and opine about their opinions as if they're so accurate, as
Right.
if they know what the hell's going on. I mean, they might. I mean, who knows? I mean, they're
Especially, I
good,
mean,
but
it's because it's one thing
but
to
it's
have like an opinion. It's another thing to just be like, this is my best guesstimate, but I'm probably wrong. And not that attach yourself too much to it. What's crazy to
yeah,
me is when people,
but when I do that, because I do that crap all the time, and then
yeah,
people are like, oh, you gotta have an opinion, and I don't have an opinion, dude, on a lot of stuff
no,
because how could I? I
right,
just don't see how I could have an opinion.
right, and yeah, I don't like that either. There's nothing wrong with. I don't like when people say, "Hey, I don't know enough to have an opinion," and people still push after that. It's like you can't push someone after they say that. Once someone's like, "Hey, I don't have enough information, so I'm not going to have an opinion on that," you can't really push them. You're just like, "Oh, okay, that's fair." I didn't, that's it. I mean, it's as
Yeah, that's
simple
just
as
my
that.
situation, dude. Like, I'm obviously a well-informed dude, but I don't think I'm well-informed enough.
Well, I think that
Like, right,
you probably have enough information to know how little information you truly have in this grand
that's the
span of it.
that cliche problem, right?
Yes,
That cliche problem of
yes.
the
This
more
is,
the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Or
yep,
or as
yep,
Kongza says, true wisdom begins by knowing what you don't know.
yep.
Yeah. Man, you took my thing. Oh, you took another thing.
I
That's
know.
awful. I had to trade 8 cards to get those. You
Wow.
just basically took 8 cards from me. That's basically what you did.
I know. I love doing that.
Oh, and I just got the 2 cards I needed. I'm a salty Samantha.
You should be, because I'm about to
I'm,
do this for shits and giggles. Watch this.
I'll do it. Oh, that's not too bad. Sorry to take the wind out. Oh, see, and then you.
I'm just
I'm kind
constantly.
of I'm kind of stuck. I made a bad decision. Now I'm just kind of stuck until I fix it. It's really hard to fix it. Basically, I didn't build a city soon enough. I didn't get a port. That was my big mistake. I was just being a dummy. I wasn't
Sure.
focused. And I didn't get a port. Now I'm just like desperately trying to get a port, trying to do stuff.
I don't even know what I'm doing, to be quite frank.
Well,
I
you're hanging in there.
I just got a
Probably
message.
because you keep hitting me over and over again,
Yep.
nonstop. That's your
That's all I know.
strategy.
I'm embracing Darth Vader's strategy. That's what Darth Vader AI would say. It's just be aggressive and move forward and go beyond the attack. So I'm just embracing what Darth Vader would say.
I gotcha. Oh, you son of a gun. Absolute anger.
Okay, that's fine. I just move it back up there. I got like an endless amount of army men and stuff for whatever reason. So
Well, you got 6 cards, dude. What are you sitting on over there?
I, you
What the
know,
heck?
I know it's the nonsense. That's what I'm saying on. I'm saying on a bunch of nonsense.
No, 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 no. Don't say a bunch of nonsense. You can pretend all you want. You can
I
pretend
like
all you
that.
want.
It's a bunch of nonsense. I don't even know what I'm doing, dude.
I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm about to collapse on
meanwhile, meanwhile, you're like, meanwhile, you're preparing to you're like
assault
three
the
points away
Capitol.
from beating
Yeah.
me or some crap.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, I know. Okay.
Do you
I
want
do
to trade
finally.
anything?
No, because I'm about to do a crazy move. Well, not really
Okay,
that
let's see.
crazy of a move, but
Crap, crapola,
well, I have to make you
serious crap, dude.
good. Okay, so I'm gonna do
I'm
that.
stuck. I'm stuck in this cycle where I can't get the cards I need, and you keep stealing them, which is good. Just extremely frustrating. There you
Right.
go, dude. You needed that.
I
Now
know.
you're gonna take off. Now you're gonna take off. You're now you're cooking, as the kids say.
You're cooking. Yeah.
I think we're finally, at least I am. Maybe I should speak for myself. I'm finally getting old enough where there's slang that I don't connect with.
Right.
You know what I
I
mean? Cooking is an example. Riz is another example. Like, especially Riz, I find it sounds so. It kind of sounds stupid. I
I
don't like the sound of it.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I still feel like I'm the same with some like certain slangs. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. I may not use it, but I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then there's certain other slangs. I'm like, oh, that's stupid. I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm not quite there yet. Maybe soon. But
I
then
think
again,
it's
I've always
because
been.
I think it's because cook. I think it's because the word cook, like you're cooked. It usually
Yeah.
means something bad happened.
All right. Right. That's.
But the kids nowadays they use it to mean something good
But
happened.
to be fair, it's a different tense. Cooked in the past tense, you're cooked. That's still bad. But like, but someone's like, oh, they're cooking, they're cooking. That means it could.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm just not my. It's not my thing.
Oh, I just realized you're
All right.
blocking me. Don't do that. How dare you? It's really
Nice.
rude.
Finally, as long as I don't roll a stupid 7. Finally,
Oh, where do
please
I
don't
put
roll a
this?
stupid 7. No
Do I really want
sevens.
to put that? Okay, I'll put that there. It's not the best spot, but what do you do? Well, actually, I could probably. Actually, I know what I could do.
Finally, dude. Finally. Freaking finally.
Finally?
Freaking finally. Freaking finally.
Freaking
Dude, I'm so frustrated. It took like 20 turns to make a move because I was stuck. And I'm still not in a good position, but I'm in a slightly better position.
finally. Okay. Oh, you would. Actually, that's fine. Okay, okay. No, we're all good. We're all
What, you
good.
rolled the 7 again?
Yep. That's all good. I have to trade these cards. That's fine.
Migosh, you're gonna take my wood. Let me see. Watch.
Yep.
Darn it. Man, I knew you were gonna take the card I needed. What's up with that, man? Oh,
And I got that. Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
grumpy Gus right now.
Grumpy guy. I like that.
Yep.
Here.
Gus just reminds me of the fat mouse from the old Cinderella
Yes.
cartoon. Yeah.
I think that's not what I
Yeah.
wanted.
Oh, of course. Oh, you got
Oh,
your
shit.
brick.
Don't matter, because
Oh,
guess
you got a bunch
what?
of wheat. Oh,
Boom!
absolutely destroyed.
Boom! Finally.
See, hey, since the new strategy, we're 2-2. You
Yeah.
see, you see.
I beat you by the same amount you beat me in the first game. Or the
What's that?
second game was one. Yeah, I think you beat me like.
Have we only played 3 games? That's right. We played 5 games.
Yeah.
2 games, and then we started talking about the opening strategy,
Mhm.
and now we're 2-1. Actually, beating me 2-1 since
Yeah.
then. Oh man.
Oh my goodness, that was intense.
Yeah.
That was a
You want
very
to play
long
another or
last
no?
match too. That was 23 minutes.
Yeah, 20. It's not too long, but it's long relatively to the other ones. You want to play
Yeah.
another one or no?
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
All right.
Just hang out, talk. I'm recording anyways. This is making my content.
Yeah, it's making the content.
As the kids, yeah.
All right. Oh, I keep getting to go first, which is great. I think it's great.
All right. There's some pros and cons to that for sure. Um,
Oh, man. Especially because like the brick and the wood are on the opposite sides of the board. It's kind of
that
crazy, isn't it?
that's a wild. There's very cluttered. Yeah,
Yeah,
everything's very
the
cluttered
lay the
except for
layout the
war.
layout's kind of the layout's definitely crazy.
Yes.
Well, I'm absolutely going for this build.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
of course, of course. That's a really good one. In terms of the pure
It's probably the
numbers,
best one.
yeah, I'll go for this one. This is the best one, pure numbers wise.
Yeah, it's a good one. Bow show.
In fact, do I really want to do that? Oh, I could do that. That's a really wacky strategy, though. That's a really wacky strategy. I don't know if I want to do that.
Just don't do the thing that hurts me.
Could do that, but then that one's not very good in terms of the numbers. It's good in terms of the resources, but it's not in terms of the good in the numbers.
Well, you need brick.
I know. Actually, you know what? Okay. Yeah, I could go like right in
I think
there.
it's kind of a no-brainer. But I
Yeah.
could be wrong. Yeah, that's it, dude. That's kind of a no-brainer. It's a good spot. You got, it's kind of a no-brainer,
Nah.
in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah. Now I got all like the materials except for ore. Nice.
I got all the materials except for um
Wool.
sheep.
Yeah, sheep.
Well, which
Yeah,
I should have
sheep.
got. Maybe I should have went 483. It might have been a little better to go 483, but whatever. Whatever. The damage is
Whatever.
done. Exactly. Well, I kind of wanted to get the port, the 8.3, the 8.4 port, a
Right.
little easier. Oh,
But yeah, no, I think we definitely. I mean, we definitely could probably start doing some Stardew Valley at some point. I think. Yeah.
you want to
Maybe.
try it, dude? It's a fun game. It's a big time sink though, dude. It's a serious time sink. Even speedrunners to like actually beat the game, speedrunners take like how long do they take? I don't remember. Like you know how like hardcore speedrunners
Yeah.
can do anything, right?
Right.
Let's not compare us to speedrunners. I think legitimately to beat the game, like actually beat it,
Hmm.
probably takes like 40 or 50 hours for an
Dang.
average person.
I mean, look,
Easy.
if it's good for content and if it's good for socialization, I mean that, and it's fun and it's a fun game, then I feel like there's no reason for me to at least not try it out.
It's kind of grindy. It's an RPG, dude. Though that's the thing. I'm not sure because you didn't. I felt like you weren't really digging Chrono Trigger, and if you don't dig the grindy part, it's pretty grindy.
I
It's a
think, I mean,
grinding
I don't
game.
mind grinding games. I don't mind grinding at all. It's just, just it. I think it just depends on the game, the circumstance. Especially now, I notice, especially now that I've gotten even older too. I think a lot. I feel like my games, I like them to be more social when possible. I mean, there's exceptions. There's
Mm,
certain games I can still. I mean, I like conquest games, and those are like the very, they're not grindy. Well, they actually are pretty grindy. Conquest games are very grindy because you have to like build your resources to build all the stuff, to build the stuff, to make more stuff, and blah blah blah. Like, it's a whole thing. It's And then like I like Fallout, Skyrim, like
yeah, you mean like the original Fallout's or like the more recent ones?
Bethesda. That's the only ones I've played. Those are the only ones. I have Fallout 4. I think I beat that once, like years ago. Barely, but like
Gotcha.
I mean, I'll admit, like even when it comes to like even a lot of those sort of games, I like will barely beat the main quest type of deal. I'm not like a completionist. I've never been a completionist. I've
You're
never
not
been.
a completionist. Well, in Stardew Valley, like to be a completionist, it does take a long time. I think even the speedrunners, it takes 24 hours.
Like I said,
So,
I don't mind that. I mean, I even like one of my favorite games growing up was Kingdom Hearts, which is like RPG grindy type game, God.
yeah, yeah.
Although then again, the other one was God of War, which is just a funny dichotomy. But what's funny is that's
Yeah, like
very common.
hack and slash kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, both of them are very much hack and slashes.
Dude, how you beating me already? I don't like this. I don't like this new you. Go back to putting
You
your
unleashed the
settlement
monster.
on yeah on some random port. Go back to doing that.
No, no, you unleashed the monster now. I don't even know what to do next. That's the problem.
Just do that
Uh,
for me.
yeah, let's do that real quick. How about that? No.
I gotta roll this file. Oh, finally, freaking finally. Five.
I don't have any good ports access to.
Dude, you got the 3-1 already.
Yeah, I know, but I want more.
Wow,
I
greed,
want it now.
greed.
Yeah.
Greed, greed, greed. Okay.
There. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, good. I needed that. Thank you.
How dare you?
I just need to roll a 10. Oh, that's exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Uh-oh. I'm scared. You're using Pikachu, aren't you?
What's that?
You're using Pikachu right now, aren't you?
Exactly.
I hate when they use Pikachu.
Exactly what I'm doing. I'm using Spider-Man and Pikachu at the same time.
What? That's just goofy. That's just silly, dude.
Yeah.
They're not even from the
It's
same universe.
silly, but it's silly, but it's kind of OP. Think about it. Just think
I
about it.
just like that. It's silly, but it's very OP.
Doing?
I have no idea what I'm doing
Why are you getting all up in my grill?
because there's
Maybe
nowhere else to
maybe you
go.
should stay out of my maybe you should stay out of my grill.
I know. Oh,
Man, I've got so much freaking ore, dude.
see, I have the
Yeah.
opposite problem. I need ore.
Well, you could get that 3911 instead of making that weird ass shape you're making.
Like, oh yeah, 3911. 3911? What? One of
Uh,
them was bad enough as is. Jeez,
oh man. All right, I'm gonna try to trade you. See if you want this.
please.
Sweet. I'm gonna do port.
Uh-oh.
This
And
time
I
I'm doing
lost.
port. What happened?
No, I'm just saying. I think and I lost. Huh? That's what you're supposed to say.
No, lost yet.
Dang, look at you. You got everything upgraded. Jeez, oh Pete's
I
dude.
don't know if I should have upgraded that 8-4. I kind of like it though. Kind of nice. Not bad.
You're just insane, dude. You're cheating. You're definitely hacking.
Yeah,
Definitely hacking.
yeah, I'm hack. Oh, I'm a hacker. Well, what hackers? What do you expect me to do? I'm a hacker. Hackers
Exactly.
hack.
Yeah. So all you
Yeah,
know.
that's all I know.
So in the end, it doesn't
When I
even
see
matter.
whenever I see like a piece of software like connected to hardware, like all I think is like hacking. Like I start seeing in like green and black, like ones and zeros and scrolling down a
Okay,
screen
Neo.
like raining. Yeah, it's
Okay,
just like
Neo.
that. It's exactly. Well, that level. I know actually I don't have like a brain neural interface thing.
Oh,
So
that's because you're not that cool.
you could say I'm old school. I'm kind of like an old school hacker,
Okay, Grandpa.
Exactly.
Uh,
Uh,
oh goodness, you're getting sneaky on me here. You're catching my guard down.
yeah, you got some shapes going on over there. You got all the shapes.
I do. Oh no. Oh no.
What do I do now?
Oh goodness. Multiple buildings. Oh no. And you got all the wool. And I can't. I need to build this.
You got all the wool, not me.
No, I don't have any wool. You have the wool. You have
Dude,
all the
I only
sheep.
got the 4.
Yeah.
You got two 911.
That doesn't mean I
You
have any
guys
right
you got two
now.
911.
And that's a lot. That's way too
You have
many
all
of
the wool
them. One of them
capacity.
was bad enough, dude. Have some respect.
No, too soon. Too soon.
Well,
You gotta wait about another 50 years before you can make 9/11 jokes. Didn't you know that?
bro, it's ridiculous to think about. Like that's a historical event. It's a historical event that we just lived through, man. We're old. Like we lived through history. Isn't that weird?
Oh, well, COVID was a historical event.
Right. Right. No, it is. I mean, even living through it, you're like, that is one of those things. You're like, even during the time, you're like, yeah, this is a thing. Like, it's gonna be a historical event.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, you're just really just stealing everything, huh? Just being a
Well, I
real
don't think I can
Uncle
get the
Sam.
longest road. I can't get I can't get the longest road very easily. So I'm just kind of figuring stuff out.
You're pulling at me. This is normally what I do to you.
Well, pretty sure I'm gonna win the next turn. All without your precious longest road. How do you feel about that? Oh, still my. There we go.
Wow.
I was gonna build a city and do that so I could get extra points, but I decided not to.
Just being
Ah, GG.
GG, dude.
It
G.
was a lot funner when you drop those, right? I'm so. Oh, hello.
Yep. No, are you there? Can you hear
Yeah, I'm
me?
still here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Anyway, man, that was a lot more engaging to to play when you're actually like kicking my butt. That's a lot more fun.
Yeah. No, that was fun. No, that was fun. I like it. I like the game either way, but yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, I think with Stardew, don't hate Chrono Trigger. Like, actually, the only reason why I haven't been playing more of it lately is just because, yeah, well, one, I need to just, yeah, I should just start. I can't. I mean, just more frustration of like having to keep restarting all over again and over again. I've just been more frustrated about
Yeah.
that than anything else. But, I mean, I do like playing the game though.
Stardew Valley resets every night. Like after you fall asleep, you saw me play for a second, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I was playing super modded though. It was like the game is much grindier. So
Hmm.
grindy.
Grindy. Yeah.
Dude, it's rough.
Yeah.
One thing about the game, like there's like a fatigue bar, like there's an energy bar,
Yeah.
and dude, early game you get fatigued. Excuse me, so fast. Like you can't do anything. You, like you literally can't do anything. You'll plant your first crop, you like hoe up all the tiles, you'll water it, and then you'll be like ready to go to sleep.
You're like, you're like, oh, great. Yeah.
And then the RPG part comes in where you got to level up in order to like gain more energy. Well, that's one thing you can do to get more energy.
I mean, it's well. Let's see. I'm curious. Because actually, let's look at a
What's
few.
that?
Let's look at a few things. Well, first, let's end the recording. End the recording.